Well, this is completely impromptu. Um, Hello, everybody. Hard life prepping. Um, just got a couple topics I'm gonna skim over here real quick. Um, I'm noticing that there's a lot of censorship popping up again. Um, I know that John over at the Prepared Mind, he just got hit again. He's had to create a whole new channel. And as you know, on a lot of other channels, a lot of them are all being hit too. Um, if you're a fan of the Prepared Mind, you know that he is really uber careful on a lot of the dialogue and uh, terms that he uses. So he's not what you consider one of these tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy whack jobs where they blurt it all out for you know they don't give a crap about what they say. He's pretty he's pretty mild compared to a lot of them. So if he's being hit, it's getting pretty serious. So I thought I'd throw that out there. Just kind of be aware, censorship's winding up again. Seems like they're going after preppers this time. I don't quite understand why. I suppose probably a lot of it has to do with the whole, eh, yeah, a lot, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with that. God knows they want everybody to go get their, huh, yeah, for the, yeah. Um, but yeah, I wanted to skim over that real quick. And I guess a lot of this goes along with the idea of situational awareness. And this extends beyond more than just YouTube. Um, I saw a report by Full Spectrum Survival. Um, it was in today's video. Matter of fact, he was talking about the fact that farmers are having their cattle. They'll be like a van. They'll pull up. Five guys will hop out, and in a matter of 15 minutes, they'll slaughter a cow, have it quartered, and then they're ran and they're gone. So, you know, yeah, the danger is not just in the city anymore. They're out hitting the rural areas. We all know that theft's been going crazy. They've been letting a lot of people out of the jails because the yeah. Um, and it's even that way down here where I live. I know somebody that personally got their house burglarized. Matter of fact, there was two houses hit in the same neighborhood on the same night. They believe it was done by the same guy. And this is somebody I know personally from my own personal acquaintance. I'm sure this guy probably wasn't in jail because of the same whole situation that, yeah, keeping them from putting them in jail. So, yeah, just again, situational awareness. Have your head on a swivel. Um, this extends to home too. Whenever you leave home, as soon as you step out your door, this is kind of the way I look at it. As soon as you step outside your door, kind of keep your head on a swivel. You know, you know who lives in your neighborhood. You know what would look normal in your neighborhood. Okay, you see some unusual cars on your street, and there's somebody sitting in that car, and they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there. Chances are, yeah, they're probably monitoring somebody, maybe even you. You know, they're trying to figure out your routine. When you're leaving home to go to work or something. Making notes. Trying to figure out, okay, we know this vehicle's gone or whatever, or whatever have you. Signs that you might not be home. They'll make note of that, so that way they can come back later and break in your house and steal your stuff. Or maybe even break in the house while you're there to do something even more insidious. So be aware of that. like I said, situational awareness. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep an eye on the things that around you. You know what looks normal and what's not. And I'm also gonna say this as a side of caution too. You know, situational. There's a difference between situational awareness and paranoia. Okay. Um, this kind of goes back to the whole 9/11 thing. Remember when they had everybody scared crapless because of the whole terrorist situation? They had the daily changing of the caution. We're yellow day today. We're an orange day tomorrow. That's kind of the whole situation with the whole thing. They're amping up the fear and everything else. Scaring the hell out of everybody. It's condition of fear, and it's kind of the same thing. That's why I'm kind of saying that there's a difference between situational awareness and paranoia. Okay, you know what looks odd and looks off. You know a dangerous situation when you see something really highly unusual. Okay, that's one thing. But it doesn't mean that you need to see every single little thing as a perceived threat. It's not the time to go losing your crap and taking everything as a big issue. Okay? That's why when it comes to some of these things, you see something unusual, take note. But don't get carried away with it. Take note. Put it in your being. Yeah. Pay attention to it, but don't go overboard. That's part of this whole thing of prepping that we're in. You make note of things. Use your head. Be observant. Have a plan. Like John says, have a plan. Food, clothing, means of self-defense. Use your head. And I guess at that, I want to touch real quick on intelligence too. Intelligence kind of goes greatly into a lot of this. People are so busy that they're worried about all the events that are going on in the world, whether it's the whole Ukraine situation and what have you. Which it's nice to know about the the current events and stuff, but what you should really be focusing on is actual intelligence. Your intelligence situation for you. Okay? And this is the way I look at it. The way I look at it, I consider my living area a grid. It's a grid on the map. Okay? Anything that's happening within, I'd say, 5 miles or less, or even take it half that. Okay? Take it 2.5 or a mile. Anything that's a square mile or so happening from your residence. Okay? That's your turf. That's your area. That's something that you need to know about everything that's going on. Okay? Understand that. That's the stuff you want to keep an eye on. Intelligence. Know what's going on in your 20. That's why, it's times like this, go for a walk. See what's in your neighborhood. Pay attention to all little things. Know where the alleys and stuff are. Make note of where people would hide, where people would gather and wait to do something insidious. Make note of these places. Know what's in your area. Know what's usual and what's not. And always kind of keep a knowledge of what's going on in those areas. Know your danger spots. And so on. So there's a little caveat for you. Other than that, I guess that's pretty much about it that I can think of for now. I don't want to go out too terribly long into this. I'm sure I'll come back with something more later. The big thing is, just wanted to cover those topics real quick, and I guess that's pretty much about it for now, so. Yeah, have a good one. Laters. Hard prepping out.